Hi students, welcome to VerandaRace, and in today's session we are going to learn 15 very useful words for competitive examinations. So let us start today's session. The first word is wistful. Wistful, what does wistful mean? Wistful means having or showing a feeling of vague or regretful longing. So when you say like wistful, this means regretful longing. Longing means remembering the old happenings in your life and you regret about it. That's known as wistful. So wistful thought, it's an adjective. Wistful thought, wistful outlook, this way we use it like this. So wistful is having or showing a feeling of vague or regretful longing. Longing for something means memorizing something, remembering something. That's something that has happened in the past. Wistful thought is a good example. Wistful feelings, this way we can use, right? Next is dilettante. Dilettante means a person who cultivates an area of interest without real commitment. A person who cultivates an area of interest without real commitment. So, he is known as a dilettante. Basically, another word for dilettante is amateur. Amateur means one who does a work for pleasure and not as a profession. One who does a work for pleasure and not as a profession is known as a dilettante. Okay, so it's also known as an amateur, unprofessional person, kind dabbler. Another word for it is dabbler. D-A-B-B-L-E-R, dabbler. Dabbler is another word for this person, dilettante. Okay, not professional, amateur. A-M-A-T-E-U-R, amateur. Okay. Next word is despondency. Despondency means a state of low spirits caused by loss of hope or courage. State of low spirits caused by loss of hope or courage. This is known as despondency. So, despondency is a noun in which you are in low spirits. Low spirits, and it is caused by loss of hope or courage. You don't have any hope in your life. You don't have any courage. So, that's known as despondency. That state is known as despondency. It's an abstract noun. Wistful is an adjective which means having or showing a feeling of vague or regretful longing. Longing means remembering something. Dilettante means a person who cultivates an area of interest without real commitment. That's known as dabbler or amateur. And despondency means a state of low spirits caused by loss of hope or courage. Next is augment. Augment means to increase. Make something greater by adding to it. Increase. So which means if you augment something or something augments on itself, that's known as there's an increment in that thing, or there's an increase, or it's like greater impact is created in it. For example, if you make something greater by adding to it, that's known as augmenting. Augment is basically increase, another word for increase. So you're augmenting the pain of someone or augmenting the prices of something. That's known as augment, increase in something. Next is corroborate. Corroborate means confirm or give support to a statement, theory, or a finding, or a fact for that matter. So if you corroborate a statement, or you corroborate a finding, or corroborate a fact, you add to it, you add support to it by giving more examples, more witnesses. That's known as corroboration. Corroborate. Okay. So wistful means having or showing a feeling of vague or regretful longing. Dilettante means a person who is a dabbler, who is an amateur, one who does a work for pleasure and not as a profession, just kind of area of interest without real commitment. And despondency means a state of low spirits caused by loss of hope or courage. Augment means to make something greater by adding to it or increase. Or corroborate means confirm or give support to an idea, a statement, or a fact. Next, moving ahead. Philanthropic. Philanthropic means seeking to promote the welfare of others. So, who is a philanthropist? One who feels about, one who wants the benefit of others. That's known as a philanthropist. And philanthropic is an adjective seeking to promote the welfare of others. That's known as philanthropic, like philanthropic activities, philanthropic functions, like this way. Reconcile. Reconcile means restore friendly relations between, or make one account of inconsistent with another. So if you reconcile two things, means you try to establish a synergy between the two things, or restore friendly relationship between See, the another meaning which is written over here, make one account consistent with another. It's related to commerce. So there's some reconciliation statement, bank reconciliation statement, in which you balance the two accounts like debit and credit. That's known as reconciliation. Other way, restore friendly relation between two people is also known as reconciling. Okay, so it's a verb. Next is figurative. Figurative means it's an adjective departing from a literal use of words to and metaphorical. So something which is figurative is basically what is something is figurative is basically metaphorical or simile or oxymoron. These are the figurative speeches. Like there are some figures of speech used in English language or English literature which mean something different from what they seem to be. From what they seem to be. They are figurative, like imagery or oxymoron. The author wants to say something else, but he writes in a different manner, like pun, this way. Okay, so figurative means departing from a literal use of words, that is metaphorical, saying something else and meaning something else. Okay, that's known as figurative. Next is inconsequential. Inconsequential means not important or significant. So something which has no consequences is kind of inconsequential. Adjective, not important or significant. Next is reciprocity. Reciprocity means the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit. So if somebody reciprocates or has reciprocity between two people, then it means it's a practice of exchanging things with others for a mutual benefit. So when you say he reciprocates my feelings, means he shows the same feelings as I am showing the feelings. So that way it is reciprocity. Let us repeat the words. Philanthropic means seeking to promote the welfare of others. Reconcile means restore friendly relation between or make one account consistent with others. Figurative means departing from a literal use of words. Metaphorical, indirectly saying something by writing something or meaning something else. Okay. Inconsequential, not important or significant. Reciprocity means the practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit. Okay. Moving ahead to the last set of 5 words. Contentious. Contentious is an adjective which means causing or likely to cause an argument or controversial statement. So contentious means causing or likely to cause an argument. Basically that argument is controversial. That's known as contentious. So contentious statements, contentious facts, contentious. This way we can use like that. Okay. So something that causes an argument or a controversy is known as contentious. Okay. Next is inscrutable. Inscrutable is an adjective, impossible to understand or interpret. Something which is inscrutable is very difficult, very incomprehensible, and it's very difficult to comprehend that, ascertain that, known as inscrutable. Okay. Loquacious. Loquacious means very talkative, tending to talk a great deal, talkative, and garrulous is another word for it. Garrulous. 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 Okay. Whimsical. Whimsical means unusual in a playful or amusing way, not serious. Whimsical means like we make whimsical statements, we make whimsical decisions, which means they are not serious. Unusual in a playful or amusing way, not serious. That's known as whimsical. We also use this word has come from whim. Whim and fancy. Whim means what? Just out of unusual, playful thought, you make a decision. That's known as whimsical. Okay. Eulogize. Eulogize means praise highly in speech or writing. So if you praise highly someone in speech or writing, that is known as eulogizing. Okay. Let's repeat the words. Contentious means causing or likely to cause an argument or controversy. Inscrutable means impossible to understand. Loquacious means very talkative. Whimsical means unusual in a playful or amusing way, not serious. And eulogize means to appreciate someone, to praise someone highly in speech or writing. That's known as eulogize. Okay. So students, with this I'd like to end the session. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you.
உங்களுக்குன்னு ஒரு அடையாளம், அதுவே எங்கள் லட்சியம். Veranda Race. பேங்கிங் மற்றும் கவர்மெண்ட் தேர்வுகளுக்கான ஆன்லைன் மற்றும் ஆஃப்லைன் பயிற்சி.